What's up guys, Sloth King here. Today, I'm back working on Jake's 2012 Scion TC and he wants to trust me to get the brake job done. So he picked up new brake pads all the way around. I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the car, take off the wheels. We're gonna bring the rotors down to O'Reilly's, gonna see if they can get turned. And then we're gonna wait and then bring them back and then finish up the job. Anyways, let's get this going. Alright guys, I just loosened up all the lug nuts. These were a little bit different, so it was kind of a pain to get them off, but I'm about to jack up the vehicle. So there's two jacking points. It's kind of hard to see right now. First one is going to be right here. There's going to be a hole cut out in the splash guard, so you can fit your jack right in there. I'll show you when it's up in the air. And here's Jake.
I forgot to.
Then the other jacking point is right back here. Time to take off these calipers. It's gonna be a brake line right here, brake line bracket. So you want to loosen up the bracket before you go ahead and take anything off. My legs are stronger. You know what that means, right?
No.
I don't know either. I was hoping you would. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that from you. And I'm just gonna dangle this on your shock. And that'll keep a lot of the weight off of the brake line itself. That's fine like that. Oh yeah, and here's what your brake pads look like.
Hot diggity dog.
They're super worn.
So here's some behind the scenes Sloth King Productions. This is the Sloth Queen himself. I'm Jake, and that's Sloth King right there. So you know, just a little behind the scenes.
Come check out this brake pad.
Let's check out the brake pad. So what are we looking at here?
So this is your driver's side.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want me to point it at?
Yeah, point at the. So this is where majority of the squealing was coming from. Look at how thin that is. Look at that. That is terrible. That's where your squealing was coming from.
Oh shit.
So yeah. Well, gonna move onward. Gonna take off the rotor and then do the same thing with the rear, and then we'll be back. All right, guys. We got the rotors off. Just loading them back up. Here they are back here. Pretty glazed. So we're gonna go see how long it's gonna take O'Reilly's to do this. So in the meantime, we're gonna go do that, and then we'll be back whenever we're gonna start finishing this stuff up. All right, guys, we just got back getting the rotors turned. So a lot of them look really good, but this one rear one, he couldn't get all the way. He said it was pretty warped. The back is fine though. So we're gonna run it for right now, and then Jake is gonna get some more rear rotors in the future. So we're just gonna pop it on, throw the brakes on, bleed them, and then we should be done for the evening. All right, so I'm gonna torque down this front caliper bracket. It's gonna be 79 foot-pounds for your 17 millimeter bolts. And then whenever you put your caliper on, it's gonna be 25 foot-pounds. Yeah, so whenever you're doing brakes, you wanna get some brake grease to ensure that your pads slide. You wanna put a little bit of grease on this like little ear right here. When it's facing that way, you wanna put grease on the backside, like a circle area for that. But when the pad's gonna be on this side, you just wanna throw grease on like an area right here and like right here, and that'll prevent it from like rusting up right there. And then you just want to avoid hitting it on here, like letting it touch there. So whenever I'm completely done, before we drive it, I'm just gonna wipe this down with brake parts cleaner, because if you get any of that grease on the pad, your stopping power will be ineffective. It'll just be way worse. I'm gonna do the other side, and then we're gonna show you the back side with the torque specs on there. All right, and these are gonna get torqued to 42 foot-pounds. All right, and to compress these calipers, what we're gonna do, there's this special tool that goes on here, and then you can twist it. It'll grab onto these cutouts, and it'll just be able to twist the caliper piston inward. But I don't have that, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be using a pair of needle nose vice grips. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab that piece right about there. Just want to lock it in, not too tight, and then you're just going to turn clockwise. You're gonna have some resistance, but you can get it done without the tool. Hey, what's up guys? Okay, it's pretty late right now, so we ran into a small problem. Passenger rear caliper, the piston won't compress in, so I had to just kind of maneuver it and throw the old brake pads on, and Jake is gonna order a new caliper online, and it should be here like next week or so. So we're gonna tackle that in the future, but everything else, everything's back on. It's torqued down. By the way, your wheels get torqued down to 80 foot-pounds. In the future, whenever he gets his other order in, we're gonna go ahead and bleed all the brakes and adjust that other caliper, put that new one on there, and then he's gonna get 2 new rotors for the rear because they're just okay. Jake, do you have any final thoughts? How do you think the process went today?
I'd just like to thank the nice folks at Scion for making a wonderful rear caliper for my car. Just really putting all the thought into it, and have it just turn not quite with the turny part, but sort of bunch up as it turned in there and just sort of blocking the way. I thought that was really cool on Scion's part, so thanks, Scion.
Well, you guys heard that there. So yeah, if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to see more videos like these, and you're gonna see something in the future too, with more with this car. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Yeah.
Can't please a woman with that, man.
I'm taking that out.